Bismillah. Okay, let's get started without any further ado. The first question is, would you mind telling me about yourself?
Okay, so my name. Yes, my name is Afsar Fakhri Hermadi. Most of people here call me Afsar, and right now I'm 13 years old, but because my birthday are near, so I think I will count it as 14 years old. I born in Subang, 28/11/2009. So in 9th grade, I'm the youngest in 9th grade. Then my hobby is I have a lot of hobby, but the main hobby is football, swimming, fishing. Yes, that. And then my favorite color is red, green, blue, black, and gold. And I have favorite food also. I have many actually, but the main is like egg that will with some spicy, and then there is pizza and chicken. Okay, maybe that.
Okay. How about your dream job? What's your dream job?
My dream job. So yes, my dream job is I want to be a network engineer.
Network engineer. You want to
Yes,
become a network engineer.
yes.
Before coming to EDN, before joining EDN, becoming EDN student, how was your IT skill?
Okay, my skill before I coming to idea. I even cannot typing. I just can typing with two fingers like this. And as I know, at that time, my BPM or yes word per minute is only 10. So I very slow at typing. And in elementary school, as I know, I I only learn about uh, make an animation in PowerPoint and then just typing in Microsoft Word. Only that. I think my IT skill is very bad before coming to IDN.
Okay, you only type with two fingers, and then you know only about PowerPoint and so. How about now? Okay, how about the progress now during your time learning here at the end? How is it? It's already good enough. It is got some improvement. Your IT, English, dunia, and tahfiz.
Okay, my IT. So after I coming to IDN, after 2 years in IDN, I improve my skill at typing, and right now my typing VPM is 60 until 65. And then yes, right now I can make a lot of project like making a game in a Scratch, then making a website in a WordPress, Google site or Editor X, making a game in Wheelbox, and then making a design in Canva, Figma, and Inkscape, make a 3D character in Spline, and then make an application in Android Studio and Codular, and then in English. So before my English skill is very bad, I just can say my, I am, and then thank you and welcome. So I even don't know about question word like how, when, why. So in the examination before in elementary school, I always asking to my teacher what the meaning of this. So I always get if in bahasa get remet in English. But when starting I coming to IDN, I get forced here to learning English because we should speaking English every time 24 hours from Monday until Friday. With that I improve my English and yeah, my English skill is get added a little bit. Then my dinia. So dinia. I just know the pillar of Islam. Only that about dinia. I even don't know. I even don't know about how to salat because I always forget uh, that my memorization also before is only little bit. But in IDN, yes, I coming to IDN before I don't know about manhaj, but right now I learning about manhaj salaf, and then I learning how to do salat, memorizing about zikir morning and afternoon, and then zikir after salat, tauhid, and more. And then in tahfidz, before coming to IDN, my tahfidz skill is only 2 juz in 6 years, only 2 juz. But right now is in 2 years, I already get 2 juz, and right now my memorization is 4 juz. Okay, maybe that's all.
Okay. So you progress a lot, starting from IT. Yeah. Previously, you can only type with just 2 fingers. Now you can maybe 10 fingers, and
Six.
then six.
Six.
Okay, you still have a long way to go. And then English, you progress much as well. And Dinia, previously you only knew about the pillar. You just know how to mention each pillar, but now you understand about the pillar and how to do the ibadah correctly. And last but not least, your tahfiz, which already have a great improvement. Previously only 2 Jews, and now you have 4 Jews. Alhamdulillah. And have you ever joined any competition here in IDN? Internally or maybe externally?
I have I had a lot. So I I joining a sketch competition making game. There is international and there is national. If in international, I not win at the time, only including 100, 100,
Okay.
another place because there are 800 participants at the time.
800 participants
Yes,
for international scratch
yes,
competition, and you got at least 100 position.
yes.
Okay, mashallah. And would you like to tell me more about your game? Maybe especially scratch game you have ever met here in IDN.
Okay, my preferred game that I had met, but yeah, the game that I had met in Scratch is game is there are two. The first is game snack, and then the second is struggle with knowledge. So game snack is like usually if you playing game snack in a Nokia handphone, you will
No, yeah, it's kind of
yes,
Nokia Snakes game.
yes, but I
Okay.
made it in Sketch.
Okay. Last but not least, any words or comment suggestion for IDN?
At the end is good school. I improved a lot of about my knowledge. Then I learned about many knowledge in IDN. Good.
Okay, that will conclude today's interview. Thanks very much for your time. And last,
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Halo, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. In this question, I will tell you, I will describing a country that I want to go there later when in my future later. So, what's the country? Will be our question. What country that will I go later in my future? So, inshallah later, the country is Saudi Arabia. Because Saudi Arabia is country where Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam born in city Mecca. Mecca is in Saudi Arabia. And then our Qiblat is go to Mecca, go to Kaaba. In is in Saudi Arabia. And then the place that Rasulullah do, Rasulullah Hijrah, go to the place and a city, namely Madinah, it's in Saudi Arabia. And then, yes, we'll continue. What is Saudi Arabia? So, Saudi Arabia is a city that, yes, like what did I say before? Prophet Muhammad born. And then in Saudi Arabia, there are many special things like Kaabah, then Masjid Nabawi, yes. Then for that, in Saudi Arabia, the money is higher than our country, Indonesia. And then Saudi Arabia is using Arabic language. Yes, you can know from the name also Saudi Arabia, Arab. Yes, and then after that Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia is a big country, but only in a place, in one island, different with Indonesia. Indonesia is many island, but it's still one country. So, in Saudi Arabia, if you want to go anywhere, but still in that country, we just need to use camel or horse or using the car and anything. No need to use an airplane and anything. What is special thing in Saudi Arabia? Like what did I say before? Saudi Arabia has many special things. The first thing is Kaaba. That's the best special things for me in Saudi Arabia. Because our Qiblat of way of rotation is equal to Kaaba in Saudi Arabia. Then there is Nabawi Mosque. Nabawi Mosque is the second mosque that Rasulullah SAW made. After Rasulullah SAW make Kuba Mosque, when he has lived in Madinah, city of Madinah, in Arabia, in Saudi Arabia, he directly make mosque, the second mosque, namely Nabawi. Then why I choose Saudi Arabia? Yes, like I said before, why I choose Saudi Arabia. As I have many reasons that, but one of the reasons is this. This University of Madinah. So why I want to go to this university? Because this university it has many knowledge about religion, about technology, and general knowledge. So, usually in our country, we only have the general and technology knowledge, but less of the religion knowledge. Because of that, I want to go to this university at home. Because this university not only focusing in technology, but also focusing on religion and then general knowledge. But if I cannot go here, maybe go to the university. My fun. Oh yeah. Before I continue, uh, why I like Saudi Arabia? Because it will be easier for me to the Hajj and Umrah. So I just need to use car money, or use a motorcycle, camel, horse, or a train. Yes, or go to the Kaaba, then just do Hajj. No need to use Grab, or no need to use train from Indonesia to Saudi Arabia. No need, because maybe not really far from this university, yes, from Madinah or Makkah. Maybe it's around only a few kilometers. Okay, thank you very much. My video is all for me. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for listening my description content presentation. Satu dari saya, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay. Question. I'll tell you about project, learn, an idea. Tell you about project, that I have learned, and then that data I will learn an idea. First, 7 grade, I learn many things because there is Canva, WordPress, box, and then the project or lesson that I like is Sketch. Here, Canva, I learned. Then the first time I entered at the end in 7th grade, before I learned it, and lesson I learned about Canva first, make it faster in Canva. And after that, so we are learning Canva. So now only little bit on the Canva, only make it faster. That it's also in that. As I know, it's also in that. That in that I learn about Scratch. I learned about Scratch and I make a lot of games, project that I have made in certain that and Scratch platform is great. Help me out and after that work out and the depend the depender, Bomberman, with Ninja, that yeah and many. And I've met a game that I think it's not including the project and idea. So it's like for competition. So I just want to make it myself. And after that, after I learned about Scratch, I learned about WordPress. WordPress is a platform that we use for making a website, but it's drag and drop. So our application here is drag and drop when it's coding. WordPress, I make three of websites. The first is personal website, the second is website for school, and then the third is website for mouse. It's drag and drop when it's coding, but it's with hostings. Then the third is Buildbox. This is the old block how do I know? So Buildbox, so application, and then we can make an application in Buildbox with 3D 3D texture, 3D arts or 3D arts. I had made 5 games in Buildbox. The first and the second is a 2D games, and then the third and the fifth is a 3D games. The first is in Google. I make it with my teacher, and after that, the second is finding treasure. So there's a skeleton that will collect shell in a beach. And after that, the third is switching ball, then running ball, and then last is yeah, I forget the last, but it's the hardest project in the box. Then continue in 8th grade. In 8th grade, I learned many things. I learned more than in 7 years because yes, for that it's will be harder. So in naked, I only learned about design and robotics. There, first thing when I use Enter, I learned about people. At the time, I learned about how to make a landing page about construction. And after I make a landing page about construction, I make UI UX. At the time, I make 5 UI UX, but before that, I make UX with edition first. It's about a book, so we can reading a book with without a book. So we read it in a phone. And then the second is ZK apps. And then the 5 applications that I said before is an application that I make by myself. So it's a staff or my teacher. There is traveling application for Lily and then there's for plants, there's for birds, then there is for
Wow, and then the first is e-commerce. Yes. After that, change lesson.
Oh
Will
no.
be yeah, again. So I think we all learn about uh, this habit. The habit first. We will learn about the habits. Next habit we have a lot of projects. There is first control and then there is one follower and then there are many. So now there is 8, 9, more than 8, 9 point, more than 8. And then we learn about habit. The difference of habit is that every habit is a habit from robotic. So we get a robot the big habit. But if habit is different is habit is uh, we are coding by ourselves and then we make it by ourselves. So we should learn material first. In habit also I learned many things. But the best project that I could make is button brand. Next to that, there is Inkscape. In Inkscape, I just make one project. It's about make a good company with a small team. Next to that, this is Spline. In Spline, I make many things like make a face, by a 3D texture. So this is for make a 3D asset one function. Then make face with the 3D asset. Then make a 3D asset like forest. Then next home also and many. Then photopy. So photopy it's like Photoshop, but the difference of photopy and Photoshop is photopy are free, but Photoshop, you have to pay for Photoshop. And then after that, uh, the feature of photopy is more little bit than Photoshop. And then Photoshop is better. Uh, the AI also Photoshop is more can understand what are we coming to them. Then the best project, Integrate, for me, Figma. Here, 9 right now, I'm 9. And then, this is what I learned in the scratch. In 9 I learned a little bit, but it's harder than in 7 and 8. The first, we learn about modular. Modular, same like any application that we need to do drag and drop for coding. And also, for styling the application, we need to do drag and drop also. Then, I have my 5 project in modular. The first is main part, the second is how to make one my edge, and then after that there is radio online, and then last is calculation apps. Then here there is Android Studio. So Android Studio is an application. Yes, we need to coding it. So Android Studio is like platform, but only for Android. Then
we can use two of following one language in this application. The first is Kotlin, the second is JavaScript, but I'm using Kotlin programming language. Then, in another studio, right now, I just in the middle in progress of making an application. The name is beta. And last, but uh, I feel not sure it's true or not because most of people said that this lesson series is about TKJ letter in the second semester of 9th. So I'm very interested with that lesson because I want to be TKJ letter. Okay, guys, thank you very much. Maybe that's all from me. Uh, that's what I say. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.